Hello everyone, today we're doing GARDNER's Visualize Your Vocabulary, Volume 2, make a picture of it, and here's my beautiful face. Let's get this started with. Our first word is malinger. Now, malinger is a verb, and this just means to go ahead and dodge things, like bullet time. It's not that kind of thing. However, here, malinger here, this basically means to go ahead and you're dodging things, like, let's say, chores, or, going to go brush your teeth. I'm pretty sure that's a chore, not. Maybe even taking out the trash, those kind of things. Now, you broke your thumb like a few months ago, and it's healed weeks ago. However, you still pretend it's broken and still needs to cast. And you're saying like, hey, so you use this to malinger your chores and also get your friends to write your homework for you. Now, they're gonna have to write it a little bit longer. You can't keep this up forever, so because then the next trip to the doctor will lead to you, well, figuring out that you've been malingering it this entire time. Alright, our next word is expunge. Expunge is a verb, and this just means to go ahead and you're abolishing something or someone. Abolishing it. When you're expunging something, that means you either delete it or you're abolishing it. And remember this with expunge. Like a sponge in the shape of an X. Now, the expunge was walking along the sidewalk. What he didn't know was that he was inadvertently expunging the little kids' chalk drawings. And like, hey little kids, what you doing? Oh, why are you looking at me like that? Oh, sorry. Our next word is tenuous. Tenuous is an adjective, and this means to be really fragile. Like, let's say this little pencil lead here. It's in Korean, we call it 연필심. Here, we call it pencil lead. And it's really brittle because, well, you can just break it off real quick. I'm not going to break it off, though, because it is precious. I'll break off a little bit. And see, you broke it. Okay, that's tenuous. And you remember this with tenuous. Now, your teacher went ahead and instructed everyone to go ahead and build their own model of the United States of America. And with that, well, she said you can build it out of any material you want. You decided to go for tin foil because you have too much of that. And then, you somehow managed to bring it to school without getting it damaged, but then someone just knocked into it and destroyed it. You have some pictures of it, though, so your teacher will know what it looked like. Also, it would have been better just see the real thing in action. All the others use more stable materials. Well, oh yeah, this is a little pro tip to everyone who want to be a builder in the future. You better use something that's sturdy or else it'll break, unless you want something that breaks easily. Our next word is lament. Lament just basically means to go ahead and you're bemoaning about something. You're just going ahead and you're grieving over something, shall we say. You're bemoaning of it. Lament killed La Pooch. Now you're French, and you're French, and your whole family is French, and even your dog is French. Well, that spoiled the surprise. And because of that, well, your poodle went ahead and ate some mint. And it, well, kinda choked on it. It choked on it, and then, of course, you are bemoaning and lamenting the thing. And the little poodle. And then you say, La mint killed la booch! I'm not even sure that's a French accent. Alright, our next word is adulterate. Adulterate is a verb, and this just basically means to go ahead and you're contaminating something. Usually, in this case, well, you're contaminating things like, let me explain. Now, a bunch of adults are going ahead and they're stepping on grapes to make wine the old-fashioned way. However, one of the adults had athlete's foot, and that contaminated the entire grape supply for this one. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna step in everything. And like, dude, we're gonna drink this, you realize that, right? I don't care. I've eaten fungus before. It's okay for your body. In fact, it's healthy for your body. They're all like, is this guy a Looney Tune or what? Our next word is obfuscate. Let me change my color back. Obfuscate. Obfuscate is a verb. And this basically means you're going ahead and you're concealing towards something, as the drawing I just drew right now shows, where you're concealing something, where you're going ahead and you're deleting that thing. Now you go ahead, slingshot yourself towards the moon, and then you decide to go ahead and obfuscate yourself in the far dark side of the moon. The far side of the moon. Our next word is sage. Sage just basically means you're going ahead and you're very wise. I mean, look at me. Like, look at me. Am I sage? Well, yes, because I'm wearing glasses, and all smart people wear glasses. At least, according to this guy right here, all smart owls wear glasses anyway. Now, remember this with sage. Alright, so sage. Now, you go ahead and you're eating some sage things. You eat some Chinese sage, apparently that's food, and then you turn into a really sage owl. You're a very old Chinese person with good Tai Chi powers. Tai Chi gives you powers that you never had before. I don't believe you, murderer. Hey, hello here. And then, attempts to go ahead and destroy his guitar. Tai Chi goes, the guitar just goes ahead and smashes into the guitar murderer's head. Son starts believing in Tai Chi and starts doing Tai Chi, saying, "Can it bring mom back?" Mom comes back, "Hello, son." "Oh, mama, you came back." "No, I came because your Tai Chi called me." Our next word is fatuous. Now, fatuous is an adjective, and this just basically means to be very idiotic. Now, you've met this fatuous guy who hasn't seen you ever since you were, like, very fat, and he only remembers you're fat. He's idiotic as that fat you was. I can't believe you're thin now. Is this some sort of magic trick, like those smoky effects, like my cousin goes ahead and do in his carnival show ride? Yeah, that's literally what he said. That's literally what he said. Our next word is mordant. Mordant is an adjective, and this just basically means to become cynical. When you're cynical, of course, that just basically means you're going ahead and you're being, let's just put in a nicer word, rude. Mordant. Now, there's this bored ant who's really mordant to everyone. Kids like to hang around him because, well, he does some interesting things, shall we say. Whenever a person goes ahead and walks by, he goes ahead and, well, does something mordant towards them, eats the bored ant and chews like tobacco and probably makes some insults about this person. And our last word here is craven. Craven just basically means to be very cowardly. And remember this with raven or haven. Either one will do. So you go ahead and there's a raven outside of your door. Your name is Howard, and you go to the side to your basement for the haven because this raven is a bit creepy, so you go down and then you realize that the raven is creepy because it shouts, "Howard's a coward, Howard's a coward, Howard's a coward, Howard's a coward." And that's it for today, folks. I hope to see you guys in the next episode, and so until the next episode, I'll see you guys then. Sean out. Peace. Test. Dun 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 dun. Bum. Malinger. Expunge. Tenuous. Lament. Adulterate. Obfuscate. Sage. Fatuous. Mordant. Craven. The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Read it now, or I will go ahead and do something to you. It might be nice. There's a 50-50 chance of me doing something bad or doing something good.